Hello, this is Third Club, and today we are reviewing the entire Series 7 microfighter lineup. This includes 4 fighters, which were split into 3 sets, being the Kylo Ren Shuttle microfighter, the Tatooine T-16 Skyhopper and Banter microfighters, and the Zori Bliss Y-Wing microfighter. Piece counts in these, you can see them in the boxes. I don't have the Tatooine box anymore. I don't know why I threw that thing out. I was collecting boxes at the time, but I thought I don't need that one. Foolish mistake. Sorry for that. But these sets all were kind of, I believe, 2019 going into 2020 sets, or just 2020. And our figures, of course, Kylo Ren with his cracked helmet design, so that's not a set exclusive. Neither is a Zori Bliss figure here. Skyhopper pilot, haven't gotten one of those in a while. And, what do I think? Why can't I remember the name? Tusken Raider. We get those quite often. These sets, actually 2 of these are purchased at the Aldi grocery store, believe it or not. They sell Star Wars. So if you flip the Kylo Ren box art around, you can see it's got all the other sets on there, as well as some information. The wings fold, it shoots stuff. Cool. And then kind of the same on this one here. It's got a moving turret, shoots stuff. Cool. So, yeah, let's get into the figures for these sets. Now, before I start reviewing the figures, which, by the way, there's some good figures in this lineup, I have moved my setup to a slightly different location, so if my voice sounds slightly different, it might just be because we've moved. And our first figure up is Kylo Ren, who is, identical to the other ones, even has the same helmet, except, and I'm not sure if the camera's going to get it, the camera's terrible, but he has, little red lines, I know there's a whole thing, he cracked his helmet and all. I'm trying to zoom out the camera, but it's not showing up. But maybe you can get it here. I don't know, contrasts, can't really tell. But he's got a little cracked helmet detail. And that, which we thought was going to be exclusive to the, Shuttle, the original full-sized one. It's not Ace. Exclusive. So yeah, he's got the same face we've seen in other sets. It's not unique or anything. Doesn't have a cape at all. He does have the lightsaber, so you can get this lightsaber in a pretty cheap set if you don't have it already. And if you don't have it already, I don't know why. It's one of those dual sets. So yeah, that's Kylo Ren. Good figure. Kind of wish that he remained exclusive because it's such a nice figure, but now the exclusivity has been taken away. Yay! Our next figure up is Zori Bliss, and this figure is the exact same as the Y-Wing one, which means, like Kylo Ren, it's now no longer an exclusive to an expensive set. You can just get a cheap one. I don't really know what to say about that. It's the same figure as before. Also, doesn't have a face underneath the helmet. It's a black head. Spin it around. Some pistols, which feel like they should be in pirate sets. Red and gold figure. Pretty cool. Our next figure up is a Tusken Raider, and is just like every other Tusken Raider we have ever gotten. I feel like I really don't have to say too much. It's another Tusken Raider. So, add that to your armory. We need a Tusken Raider battle pack, obviously. Start campaigning for Tusken Raider battle packs. What I would like to say is maybe one of the cooler parts of the wave is the Skyhopper pilot, because we really only have gotten him in, I think, 2 other sets, both of which were Skyhoppers. There was the original one, which had the yellow head, and then the other one, which looks more like this. And it's kind of nice that you can get it in a cheap set, because they don't make these figures too often. And he does a without visor and with visor face. And it's kind of like a tan color, almost like the sand has washed it. Not washed out, dirty, I guess. And he has kind of a jumpsuit with what looks almost like a seatbelt attached to him. And a little blaster pistol. So yeah, nice figure, and we can finally get one of these, because they never make these for some reason. Now we are going to go into the ships category. First one is our Zori Bliss Y-Wing, and it's a good design. It's pretty similar to the actual one, which is nice. Like its weapons array is, because you have the 2 front turrets, the swivelly one, and then these. Of course, they're spring-loaded shooters in the other set. Wow, look at that, it actually did it. And there is space in here for your pilot. Put these back in. This turret spins around and has a better connection than the one on the set, which is kind of the original set, I mean. And that's, I feel, kind of funny that a cheap microfighter that you can get in a grocery store has a better connection than a $60 set. Whoosh. Spin around and throw it out of the way of the camera. Next one up is the Kylo Ren Shuttle in black. Funny fact, not many Kylo Ren shuttles have black. I think it's like a very grayish. They have a lot of gray ones in there. So, this has the front windshield, and kind of where the spring-loaded shooters are, we have these things. As if you don't get enough stud shooters in our lives, you have more. Also, printed control panel, and kind of details in the back, which are reminiscent to the original set. And some engines represent thrusts. Got some folding wings. Whenever you like, I prefer kind of in this orientation. Some, I guess, translucent pieces, which would be lights on the wings. So yeah, that's pretty simple. We can take Kylo Ren, of course. Don't have to remove his lightsaber, although it is easier if you do. Plop him in there. Spin that around. Got a lot of different colors in the translucent pieces. We got red, green, orange. And yeah, also these are all pretty lightweight. I feel like that should go without saying. Next up is the Banter. This does go well with the other Tatooine-based microfighters, which were the droid escape ones, which was the Stormtrooper on a Bantha and C-3PO and R2-D2 in the escape pod. So this guy, he's got a posable head, so you can wiggle it. This has some eyes. It's nice. The connection here is pretty good, although there's kind of a gap here. Like that'd be a bit of a weird neck to see, yeah? And tan pieces kind of represent a saddle here, along with this piece. Nice wiggly tail, and some feet. Oh, that's very nice. I was actually talking with my friend because, like, he had seen this one. And he said, if you remove the horns, it looks kind of like a dog almost, which I might have to agree, it does look a lot like his dog. Oh, almost lost the camera. So yeah, slap this guy on. He does a little clip for his weapon. Put that in. He's ready to run around Tatooine. Yay. Okay. Last, but certainly not least, is the Skyhopper. It looks very weird without the pilot in there. I'm going to leave him here. I'll just say that. It does look a bit weird. This, I guess, spins around, although it's not really supposed to. And he's got two little stud shooter bits. Bottom, do we need really to go over those? And the wings, I guess they can fold, if you want to count that as a feature. There you go. Lightweight. There's actually some Technic mixed in here, which I didn't expect when building it, but it does keep this fin kind of in place, although it still can sort of break, as you see right there. And a piece to illustrate thrust. Nice angles here, getting that done. And what really completes it is the figure, because I don't know why, but it just looks a lot better with the figure in there. Whoosh. So then we can put all of our things in here that we just reviewed. And I will give you my overall thoughts. I think that these are all nice sets and ways to get good figures. I mean, the Tusken Raider you can maybe go without, but if you're doing, like, if you want to put them with your Trouble on Tatooine, you can. Although you don't really need to. Zorii Bliss, Kylo Ren, finally we can get those in cheap sets. Skyhopper Pilot, we don't get that very often at all. So that's also a good inclusion. So I like these sets. I do think the price for them is kind of worthwhile. And while sure, it was kind of unexpected to get another Y-Wing, because we got one in 2017, I think it went well with the movie and set which came out for it. So yeah, those are my overall thoughts. I think these are good sets. So thank you for watching, and you can expect my next review soon. So like, comment, subscribe, whatever those YouTube things are. I don't really care. But stay safe.